What stands out? TikTok, this whole live is for entertainment purposes. TikTok, this live is for entertainment purposes. This is a satire. Look, this is a satire. It's a satire. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment purposes, TikTok. Oh, man. Get y'all asses in here. I got some gems for you guys. I got some gems for you guys. All right. What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Sansa for the Conscious Mind checking in. You already know what it is. When I come across your For You page, stop, tap in, dope gems, dope historical facts. You heard me? Shout out to the OGs, the in-betweens, and the newbies. If you're new to the page, hit that follow button. I guarantee we do this every time I go live. You're going to learn something new, something new, something new, something new, something new. What's happening? Let's get into some shit. What is this? What is this your boy Loston found? What is this? Do y'all know what this flag is? Look at it. Look at it real good. We have to ask someone from Mexico. That really, all you got to do is read. Reginald, do you know anything about British Mexico, fam? Let me know. Don't play with my live now on TikTok. I said it was for entertainment purposes. This is a satire. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get into it for y'all. We got 50 people in here. Shout out to everybody that's in here. We about to get into it. Charge my phone up. That bitch want to act like it's going to go dead. All right. Yes, this is a British Mexican flag. I never heard of it. Me neither. All right. Yes, this is a British Mexican flag. I never heard of it. Me neither. Not to the day. This is a British Mexican flag. I never heard of it. Me neither. Not to the day. Me neither. Today. Me neither. Not until the day. So this is one of those lives where we're going to be learning together in real time. This is one of those lives we're going to be reading, learning together, connecting dots in real time, doing due diligence and finding out what an Anglo-Mexican is. I found it. They're called British Mexicans. Ooh, and y'all in for a wild ride. Let's get into some shit. Roll it if you got it. The live freezing already. Damn. Already. I ain't even been on 5 minutes yet. Golly. What is it about this? Am I good? Can y'all hear me? We straight? We're going to try and thug it through. So low. Can y'all hear me? Is it still frozen? We good? What's that in Ancient Brown? Y'all haven't hit that follow button, please do. We about to get into it. I just need to know if y'all can hear me though. Okay, yeah, we good. Cool. All right. So, Commonwealth of Mexico. What is or what was the Commonwealth of Mexico? We're going to dig into it. But did you know that this flag existed though? No? I'm going to tell you this. When they be like, I'm going to be real and I ain't trying to be fucked up, but I'm going to tell you this. When they be like, me no speak any English, they ass is lying. When they tell you they can't, they ass is lying. Of course. Okay. Let's get into it. What's happening, Rashad? Okay, everybody in here, hold on. What's happening, Rashad? What's happening, beautiful goddess? What's happening, Sereno? What's happening, Jay? What's happening, Mara? What's happening, Lady? What's happening, everybody? Tuskar Indian in the building. Daughter of the Most High in the building. We in here. We are in here. All right, let's get into some shit. So, how did I find this? I'm going to show y'all how I found this. I'm going to show y'all how I found this. I was looking up Anglo-Mexican. As you can see at the bottom, behind them it says the Anglo, which is an Anglo-Mexican foundation. And if you look at the people in front of the building, don't they look like the people that be calling you? Don't they look like the people that be calling you? Don't they look like the people that be calling you? What we say, man, they racist. Man, they racist. They so racist. They racist. They are racist. Hello? Do you know who in front of you? See, we got the misconception that Mexicans are Spaniards and Spanish, and that Mexicans are Spaniards and Spanish, and oh no. Yeah, some of them are. Some. Keyword is some. Some are. But if just let it breathe. Just let it breathe. They playing with it. No, he can't tell people the truth. Hit the button. Glitch him. Nah, be out. Because y'all might as well just let the live ride. Because if you pull this one, I'm just going to tell it, hey, y'all, if anything happened to this live, come to my YouTube channel. Signs Are For The Conscious Mind. And if you don't catch me there, no, like for real, if something happened to this live and they cut this bitch, come to my Instagram. My Instagram is the same as my name up here, YationLos706. YationLos706. Somebody put it in the comments and put Instagram by it. Because I will go on live and use their green screen and we will learn this shit, okay? So if anything happen, come to my Instagram and we gonna get these gems out the way. You feel me? Man, I'm on all platforms. Y'all might as well just let your boy ride. All right. So this is what they look like. Now, what we didn't pay attention to is this picture. The old time pictures. We be like, yeah, the Spaniard and the indigenous person and the Nope. This is a British person. Look at how they dress. Spaniards don't dress like this. Britons do. And we know that the Anglo-Saxons conquered the melanated Britons and became your British people. So this is your British people over here in Mexico. And then they've been there for a while. And you have descendants of British Mexicans. Oh, just read this real quick right here. Just read this. Britons in Mexico, or British Mexicans, are Mexicans of British descent, or British-born persons who have become naturalized citizens of Mexico. White people. Hello. Y'all know what's in this bird mouth? Let me zoom in because I told y'all what's inside that eagle's mouth a long time ago. Let me zoom in on it. Let me zoom in for you. Let me zoom in. Oh, let me zoom out. My bad. That was too far. That's too much of a close up. My bad. Let's zoom out. All right. You know, there's a story about St. Patrick running out of the snakes of Ireland. There's a story about the Nagas, snakes, being ran out of Hindustan. There's a story about the Nagas, serpents, who were once called the Mayans, Aztecs, Incas, and other American Indian tribes and Pacific Indian tribes and things like that. And they was being ran out too. Los did a live telling you that you have pit viper protein amino acids called TRPA1. You share that with pit vipers. You know what else you share with pit vipers and cobras and cobras and shit like that? You know what else you share? Your reptilian brain and your pineal gland. Serpent wisdom. So, why is this bird eating this snake? If anybody know, let me know. If anybody know, let me know. Why is this bird eating the snake? Do y'all know the story of it? I don't know. Somebody put it in the comments. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know real quick. Oh, don't glitch the live. Nope. That girl is not Siberian. I know we love that word. I know we love that word Siberia, but that shit's getting watered down. I'm for real, y'all. I'm just being real. I'm being real. That Siberian word, the shit getting watered down. For one, if you continue reading in history, it wasn't that many damn Siberians that even landed here. Yes, they had multiple wave migrations, but it wasn't that damn many. There were other white people that came here that was outside of Siberia. So we can't always throw a Siberian title on folks because, you know, you want to feel superior to somebody else, because now it's starting to become egotistical when I'm starting to hear. Hey, look, I teach with integrity. So if you don't like it, cool. I ain't got shit to do with it. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me in my face about it. You feel me? We're watering that shit down. And now it's becoming an ego thing, because when we say it, you say it with an ego. You guys are Siberians, you know, like we're superior. Oh, everybody came from us. Man, humble your motherfucking self. Because the people that came from you got you in a fucked up position to where you don't even know who you are. So how are you superior right now? You're not. Just pump your brakes. Let's get this information first. And then when we get on top, then you can let your ego take off. But right now, humble yourself. Because it becomes egotistical. Everybody ain't Siberians in Mexico. You got Hindus down there, motherfucker. You got Hindu Mexicans down there. You got British Mexicans down there. You got Spaniard Mexicans, which is the narrative Mexicans that they show y'all, you know what I'm saying? Which is, I knew it was fishy. Yeah, Afro Mexican. You got all type of motherfuckers. There's most mixed people down there. Okay? Let's keep it real. Everybody ain't Siberians. Oh, I got an invite. My bad. I ain't even see you down there roasting.
What's up, man? You said what the bird represents?
Yeah, why is the bird eating the snake?
Because the bird represents white supremacy, of course, let alone it represents, Jesus. Represents, God and holiness. They said the snake is not of God's creation, it's of the devil. So that's why these people go against nature. We don't.
Look at this quote unquote ego. Eagle, it resembles a griffin a little bit.
That too. Okay, that too. The griffin. That also is a symbol, bro. A lot of the royal 13 families, a lot of their symbol is griffins, or aka the Aryan bird, which is the griffin, which symbolizes, the Aryan so-called people. basically.
My man sitting wrong is not eating, is holding the snake. I don't know. I know you've been watching, but eagles eat snakes. I hate. I don't know what realm of existence you live in where birds just carry snakes in their mouth for the fun of it. But here in the real world dimension, eagles eat snakes, bro. And in colonization and elite families, they like to model themselves after powerful or the enemy of you or whoever you are. I can't see you, but Siberians are in Mexico. Those are white Spaniard descendants. It's Spaniards in Mexico.
But that's the thing, not all of them.
British defeating the people of Mexico.
And see, that's the thing. That's not all. All of them
Yeah.
are not Siberians, so that is true. Some of them
Mm-hmm.
are those
Yeah,
different
that's what I just said.
people over there from the Pacific Islands too, because they were being brought over there too.
Exactly. This is why Mexico is the most mixed, diverse place in America, which is,
People forgetting about
kind of the reason.
the slave trade.
What's that in Evergreen? So now, let's get back to it real quick. All right, let's flip it again. So now, more about, most definitely. So now, more on this Commonwealth of Mexico that was being ran by the British Empire of Queen Elizabeth. And there was a lot of Anglo-Mexicans, aka British Mexicans, who are mostly British descents. Okay? They lied to y'all about Mexicans being mostly Spanish and Spaniard. Nope. That European in their blood is mostly British. Then Spaniard. But I'm gonna show y'all that the further on we go. But check this out. So now their government at the time was a federal parliament, constitutional, a monarchy, and a monarch, which is Elizabeth II. My thing is this, which is I want people to think. Nah, fuck it. Y'all figure it out. So it was a monarch society ran by Queen Elizabeth, right? The prime minister was Richard Penn Roy, right? The legislator of parliament was upper house, senate, lower house, house of representatives. Sound familiar, right? It sounds like we're being ran by Britain, but I'm gonna let y'all figure that one out too. Now, the independence from the AKA United Kingdom was declared in 1798. Peep the timelines. Remember the timelines. What we always tell you. They was then recognized in 1803, and then the Constitution of 1801. Then you had the Mexican dollar, right? Let's keep flipping. I hope y'all catching what I'm putting down with the timelines. I think the government is cheating us on these damn big lighters, bro. Cause ain't no way in hell I'm running out of fluid that fast, bro. I just bought the bitch. These niggas is just they need filling them up.
It don't even be really light fluid in it. It be something else in it. It burns quick.
So, man, I just bought that thing last week, bro. I don't be smoking like that now. You know, I don't smoke like that now. Like,
You gotta get one of those like torches, man. The lighters.
yeah, I would get one. So now, the Commonwealth of Nations, once the UK and Australia form the Commonwealth of Nations, Mexico joins in. Stop. Y'all remember a long time ago, this wise man that goes by the name of Science of the Conscious Mind told you guys about the Anglosphere. The Anglosphere is a one world government of Anglo-Saxons. All right. Hint, hint again. And inside of that Anglosphere, which is, they still talk about it today, Joe Biden, that shit's still alive today. All right, this is where these Anglo-Mexican foundations and Anglo-American foundations and Anglo-Spaniards and everywhere you go around the world and you see an Anglo in front of the name, best believe them boys in cahoots. All right. So now, inside of this Anglosphere, ironically, it's UK and Australia. All right, we're gonna keep it going. I'm saying that for a reason. For those that be in the background like Joshua, they be like, why these people be lying? Why these people be lying? Why they so racist? Boy, that boy Joshua, hey, look, dog, you gotta pick a side. Cause honestly, I can't sit through your lies when you be asking crazy ass questions like that. Cause goddamn, bro, look in the motherfucking mirror. I'm just being real. Like, we gotta use some logic out here. All that kumbaya, all that kumbaya with racist people, bro. Stop that. But we are not about to get out here and get hosed down like back in the days. No, sirree. You'll be by yourself. Los ain't gonna be out there with y'all getting bit by no dogs. Talking about peaceful approach. No, bro. Understand your enemy. Understand how they come and get this shit through the reptilian side of your brain. Stop asking why these people lying. Stop asking why these people doing this to us. Stop asking all of that shit, bro. And realize who the fuck you is. Because we telling you the reason why. Everybody been telling you. I hate questions like that. I hate when our people ask that questions. Police be knocking us off on the news and our people wake up the next day. Why the police keep killing us? Nigga, what? Oh my God. But anyways, we gonna keep going, man. Shout out to Joshua though, man. Y'all tune in to the boy. He's still learning, so help that man find his way. Cause I don't think he ready for Malcolm X Los over here. You know what I'm saying? Now, World War I and II. Check this out. Mexico at the same time was part of the Allied powers. What Allied powers? World War I and II, Mexico was part of the Allied powers. In World War I, Mexico helped fight the Central Powers. It also participated in World War II in a war against Japanese rule. Helping colonizing the world, doing the job of the British ancestors. Let's keep going. Then it was inside the Cold War. Mexico gained allies in the Commonwealth and in the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, aka NATO, and competes with the USSR, which seeks communist countries like China and Japan. However, because the Mexican Revolution, the USSR becomes the first to send a man to the moon. What? The Mexican Revolution. Due to Trotsk moving into Mexico, a revolution between communism and capitalism take place, with communists on the north and capitalists on the south. Who knew all this was going on in Mexico? What's happening, Day Dilla? But I want to pause it right there. I want to put a pin in there because they said something about World War I, World War II, Cold War wars and all that. And it made me think, who was we fighting during these times? Wasn't one of those wars dude with the funny mustache?
Yeah.
It was okay. So ironically, what's up with this picture? What are we looking at here? This is how you say,
man.
this is how you say the Pledge of Allegiance back then. You didn't put your hand over your heart. You look like you came from Germany. Oh no. Shit is told in reverse, y'all. Germany look like you. The fuck Los talking about? Germany look like America, man. We know about the dude with the funny mustache, you know, the Nazi sign. No. Y'all forgot. Or y'all missed it. We ain't looking like Germany. Germany looking like us. Ooh.
Boy, that's deep.
How's that possible?
Some deep shit right there.
How's that possible? But let me go ahead and flip it real quick though. You know what I'm saying? You know how TikTok be rolling.
You can't even show a picture of his ass, but your whole thing get the fucking up.
Marinate real quick, cause some people in the back probably got digest what I just said. The fuck this nigga to hold on, what?
So why they hide this from the citizens of the U.S.? Because why would they want to tell them the truth? You keep the population ignorant, you can control them. It's the whole point. They don't want to bring out these pictures.
Why do they have these photos from the citizens of the United States? African King. You know the crazy thing? These pictures ain't even hidden. These pictures ain't even hidden.
They really ain't.
You wanna know? You wanna know one source you can go? This source right here. The Pledge of Allegiance was created and started in the Chicago World's Columbia Exposition in 1893. That's your World Fair. And we know the World Fair was ancient America. So you can go there. And then, you know, if you don't feel like typing all that shit, you can go to Google search, type in Bellamy Salute, because this was called the Bellamy Salute because of Francis Bellamy wrote the Pledge of Allegiance, and he created a salute, and his people were immigrants, and pretty sure y'all can connect those dots where they come from, but you know, but they got here in the 1600s, so I'm gonna leave that gem for you too, because it was Germans coming over here in the 1600s. But anyways, that's Look, man, they ain't ready. Hey, look, check this out. So this was the Bellamy Salute. And you know what's crazy? My mama said this how they used to salute when she was a little girl coming up. My daddy said the same thing. That shit crazy. Everything comes back to the World Fair. That's why they try to destroy it.
You see this, love?
But your past always comes back to haunt you. What's that right there? Oh yeah, there go the bird right there.
Guess who flag? Guess who codes of ours this is?
Who?
Nigeria. You know they got the emerald symbol, man. They got the Aryan on top.
Most definitely. Nigeria. It's crazy because they became Nigeria in 1892.
And if you go farther back and you look at the original flag of Nigeria, it get weird, man, because it becomes a mix of the British flag and the Moroccan flag, which symbols them. So I don't know, man. They starting to look crazy, man.
I'm just saying, man. Look, you want to know why Nigerians don't like you for real? Peak game. Peak game, what we showing y'all. I'm going to drop another gem on you real quick, too. Around that same time. Oh, nah, just take it back a little bit more. My bad. We was in it's taken back to 1865. What is 1865? 1865 is the Reconstruction era, aka black people may have started Memorial Day. Whites erased it from history. Of course, Reconstruction. You erase shit like we've been saying. All right. Whites may have erased that history. On May the 1st, 1865, thousands of so-called newly freed black people gathered in Charleston, South Carolina for what may have been the nation's first Memorial Day celebration. Look at the picture, because that picture I just showed you of them doing a salute, that was a Memorial Day celebration in 1865, and you got clear pictures. Ooh, look at that right there. You already know what that symbol is.
That's got what's his name? Edward II or Edward something's crown. That represents Edward's crown.
Hey,
this used to be the Nigerian. This used to be Nigeria original flag. They had like different versions of them. They had one where it was just like the British flag, like kinda for like the swear, and then it had the Moroccan symbol in the front of it. Like this is the original flag, Nigeria.
Man, that shit deep. For real, that shit deep, man. Let's see. And then you go here. Cut off, but it's an article that says how inspired by Jim Crow. It was inspired by Jim Crow. It was inspired by Jim Crow. It was inspired by Jim Crow. Who was all running shit in Jim Crow? The feds. Woodrow Wilson, Melville Herskovitz. Y'all know the rundown of who. But my thing is this, I want to show y'all why the NAZIS popped up on there. Throw ash in front of it. That's all I'm going to say. Throw ash in front of it. throw ash in front of it and that 6-point star. And y'all connect the dots with that right there. So now let's go back. Let's go back to the British Mexicans for a second. All right. So now let's talk about the ethnicity and the demographics of it. About 70% of Mexican population are mestizos or mestizic, or have quote unquote Native American and European, in parentheses, mostly British descent. About 15% are indigenous. Half of these people on here calling your white boy ain't even fucking indigenous. 15%, that's a low ass number if you knew how many people really lived in Mexico. If you really knew the number of Mexican population and you put 15%, that's a small ass number. And there's a lot of motherfuckers on here claiming some shit that they not, when in reality, they're mostly British. All right, let's continue going though. So now, and roughly 10% are white or ethnically European. So that's more European mixed in you. Okay. So just keep it going. Other groups include Afro Mexicans and Asian Mexicans and Hindu Mexicans and so on and so forth, which are the minority. So 70% of the population of mestizos and their European ancestry that's in their DNA, British. Then comes the Spaniard. Okay. Mestiziatic. The largest group of Mexicans are mestizos, mestiziatics, which are people with both European and American Indian ancestry. Most mestizics are British ancestry. Most. Me no speak any English, you lying muff. You feel me? But some groups have Spanish, French, Italian, German, and Scandinavian. Well, some groups have French, Spanish, Italian. Look at the Mexican flag, Italian. Look at the Mexican flag and look at the Italian flag. Throw the eagle in front of the Italian flag and boom. Okay. Some are French, Spanish, Italian, German, and Scandinavian ancestry. The European Mexican. Some Mexicans are ethnically pure Europeans. Some Mexicans are ethnically pure Europeans. All right. Many of them are descendants of pilgrims, which are early British English settlers. Many European Mexicans also descendants of German immigrants since Spain, Italian again, and hint.
Damn, they already fucking with the live. You saying too much, man. Chill out.
Oh yeah, I'm about to pull back. I'm about to hit this blunt.
Moorish blood, yeah. There's a group of
Moors
people in
conquered
Mexico that
Spain.
wear feathers in their head. I
So
forgot what they're
Moorish
called.
blood.
Matter of fact, it is some Mexicans in Mexico that actually celebrate their Moorish time. I forgot what they're called though, but they wear feathers too, and they make music or whatever type shit. A little festival or
Right.
something.
But we gotta understand one thing we gotta understand is, yeah, the Moors conquered Spain, but Moors also fell and lost in Spain, and it's been controlled, wiped, and woo woo. So, a lot of that Moorish blood that's in a lot of these Mexicans and Europeans of today is proportionally small, because of all the Anglo breeding that's been happening over there since then. But most definitely, yeah, they did conquer, but they also fell in Spain as well and got exiled. So we got to keep that in mind, and we got to keep history on track with the timeline, because the demographics and the ancestry goes with the timeline. Yeah, what's that back there behind you?
This is a picture
They calling
taken
them
either in South
pilgrims.
America or Mexico. These are Pacific Islanders that they was bringing over.
Mm.
You know, just look up the Pacific, you know, Indian from slave trade. They don't even talk about that
Said they
either.
play no games. Everything been whitewashed, most definitely. Show a cute dog when they for the lie. Hey, I'm probably gonna start doing that shit. Anything non-carbonated equals European. No, that's not facts at all. European do not mean white. Ah, that's me, Quan. You hear that, bitch? My nigga, who hitting the vape? Yeah. Oh shit! Seen that bitch a little hard, wasn't I? Well, yeah, European do not mean white, just like black don't mean African. Most of the Europeans that came over here in history were Moors, and if they wasn't Moors, they were just indigenous melanated people of their landmass. The so-called Blamun people came late in history and wrote themselves into everything and whitewashed stuff from there. He
Basically,
said, "What's the
reversed.
flavor?" Some shit called what a box is. Hold on, let me flip it to the back. Some shit called emerald green or something like that.
That shit tastes like hella nature.
It do though, for real. Called emerald something. Got that
Hey, this
Pacific
picture,
Islander behind you?
nah, not at all. This is actually a northeastern Asian man. And look at his hair.
Mm.
It's a swordsman.
That shit look like mine when I had a fro. Shit, that look like yours when you had a fro out.
Yeah.
So again, we talking about Anglo Mexicans, British Mexicans. I'm showing y'all what they look like, so now you know what they look like. So when I ask you what is white supremacy, who all falls under white supremacy, who started it? Imperialism came from who? It started over there in Britain with the Anglos. So some shit is just in their DNA. Yeah, Mexico got a lot of melanated people. They just don't show folks. They show the British Mexicans. Gonna flip it. There we go. But what I will show you though is these different pictures of the indigenous people that are depicted around the world though. At the top, you got America, of course. King, queen, got the shaman, priest, homie got a red bandana, suwu, slatting. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing that. You got the kids playing, got the dog peeing on the table and shit. Cool. When you go down here to China, well, you know what I'm saying? Because you look at the architecture, the structure, the people, woo woo. You got the indigenous inhabitants walking through the town. You know, everybody's clothes. Woo. You got the indigenous inhabitants walking through the town, chilling. You know, woo dee woo woo. And then when you go down here to the Negritos in the Pacific Islands, which also reads, I'm gonna blow it up and read, but it says the Negritos, the original Filipinos and American is what's written on the thing. Listen, the Negritos, the original Filipino and American. I'm gonna blow that picture up here in a second. What's that behind you?
This is the original man from Nepal. Man, look at his hair texture.
I grew up with a dude that looked like you.
Hey, man.
For real, he had the same facial structure and shit. We used to call him Sleepy.
I'm dead.
Nah, for real, you call him Sleepy. As soon as he get high, you swear he sleep, but he be woke in a motherfucker though. So you got those pictures.
Like, bro, that's crazy. This original Man from Nepal, and this is what this man looked like.
Now, you got this thing called the white man's burden. I showed y'all this before. So Uncle Sam, which is America. Uncle Sam is in America. You see it's on his back. All the indigenous aboriginals of the world, copper colors. Ooh, this is your burden, Uncle Sam. Your burden is the indigenous people, the Americas, the Pacific Islanders, yada, yada, yada. Now, this is British. This is Breton. His burden is, you see the color tone, is the hybridized people. You know, you got the dude with the feds who stole the other Moors' identity. You got them out here. You got the hybridized Asian man. You got the hybridized Muslim man. You got the hybridized whatever the fuck that is back there. But, you know, he's in charge of hybridizing. Uncle Sam's in charge of indigenous. What's happening, Wild One? Los hitting the hell out of that. I ain't even hitting it hard, man. I'm just close to the phone right now. I got my head sitting. Nice on the rock, your downfall, yup, oppression, ignorance, and vice. The mixed clan, right, the mixed clan. All right, let's get back to it. So now, the European Mexican, we already read it. They Dunkers, Spaniards, Portuguese, French, Italian, Scandinavians. Oh, no, we didn't read this part. Okay, so check this out. So the European, no, we stopped. So many of them are descendants of pilgrims, which are early English settlers. Many European Mexicans are descendants of German immigrants. Many European Mexicans are descendants of German immigrants. So you got British and you got German, known as the Dunkers. Others are descendants of Spaniards, Portuguese, French, Italian, Scandinavians, and Slavs. My bad, I had to say that part loud. I had to say that like that. I'm sorry, I had to put some authority behind it. Had to put some authority behind that one. You feel me? Let's go down to the indigenous people that they mix with. So now when you go down to the indigenous people, because we ain't gonna act like that these people don't have no indigenous blood, because we don't do no one drop rule, and we do not do eugenics over here. We do knowledge and integrity. We do knowledge with integrity. You feel me? We're gonna keep it all the way 100. So now with the indigenous people that they mix with, or whatever the case may be, other Mexicans are ethnically pure indigenous people, right? Of course, the Afro. But we gonna say that for another live, but y'all know what it is. Most of them are of Mayan and Aztec descents. Most of them are Mayan and Aztec descents. They may also include Tianos from the West Indies. They will include the Tianos from West Indies. Wow. I bet they don't even know that they got Haitian in their blood in Mexico. I'm gonna let them figure that shit out though. So now, language. While Mexico doesn't have a real official language, neither does America. English and the Nahuatl are de facto official languages. De facto official languages. What? Why would that Nahuatl be a de facto official language? But people run around and be like, I speak my indigenous languages, and they start speaking that shit. But it is a de facto. What do a de facto mean? Somebody in the comments? Or brother on the panel who's sparking up? What is a de facto? I know it's some Moors watching me. There you go. Watered down. Not legit. Default. Pig language.
Basically.
Creole. Mixed. Natural real language.
Not back
because you're mixed. Ebonics. Yeah. You speak Ebonics. Okay.
You see these?
What are there?
These some North McCoolin Islanders. But when you look
McCool,
up
what
these
is
people,
it?
that's over there
North
like by
McCool.
the shit. That's like over there almost like by Malaysia and Papua New Guinea and stuff like that. But when you look up these people, man, like they look like us, like literally, bro, just like us for real.
I could tell with Buddy on the left. He built like us and
He look like
everything.
somebody. The dude on the left look like somebody uncle, bro. I'm not even gonna.
The uncle that be on the grill.
Yep. With the
So
40
now,
on.
right. So now it's a de facto language. So now, English is spoken most often as a common language. Listen, English is spoken most often as a common language. You don't speak any English, they be lying like a motherfucker and they be talking about you in Spanish behind you. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna keep it going though. All official documents and diplomas are to be written in English. People still